So many of you sending in messages, 81089. There's Mensa, who's a Wolves fan. Fury's lifestyle has aged and softened him. Usyk, for me, by late knockout. There's another one. Skippy down in Plymouth. Usyk wins easily on points. Fury is massively overrated. Hasn't fought a credible top 10 boxer since he licked the kilt. I'm not sure. What was that about? I don't know. That's lost on me. Should I have said it? Well, I've said it now. There's Dodge and Bradford. I love these names. Tyson, for me, his body shape tells you all you need to know. Patrick, Fury wins. He's a mad genius, but he'll find a way. Niall in Liverpool. Usyk wins it for me. World-class operator who is going in as underdog, but a massive upset is on the cards. Here's, let's go down to Cardiff in Wales. Mohammed is joining us live. Mohammed, good afternoon to you. Who wins it and why?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
We can, Mohammed. You're through to us. Who wins it, Fury or Usyk?
I actually believe a lot of people are underestimating Tyson Fury. He looked in good shape for the first time in his career. And I'm going to be saying that Fury's going to win. My prediction is Fury's going to win by knockout. But I believe as there's a rematch clause in this fight, I believe both of these boxers are going to cancel each other out. There's going to be a proper chess match, and they're both going to stand off each other, and it's going to be a proper chess boxing match.
Well, Spencer's nodding in agreement with you, Mohammed.
I think definitely for the first 6 rounds we're going to get a chess match because both guys are going to be looking to command the centre of the ring. You know, they'll be moving around a bit. They'll be both very wary of just how good they are. You know, and when you've both got boxing IQs like them two have, you know, like they'll be trying to set traps, and if that doesn't happen, they'll just be standing off a bit. So I'm with you, mate. I think with what's on the line, all the marbles, I think that it will be a bit of a chess match for the first 6.
And who wins it in the end, Mohammed? You're going Fury.
I'm not gonna go Fury now. I believe it's gonna be a draw because there's a rematch clause. I believe it's going to be a controversial draw, me, if I'm honest.
Okay, thank you for that. There's Bill in London. Fury will win it by pounding Usyk's body. Craig is a Birmingham City fan. Craig sadly dropped down to League One, mate. Anyway, we'll forget about that for the time being. What about Saturday? Usyk Fury.
Afternoon, chaps. Great show.
Thanks, Craig.
My opinion is everyone doubted Fury when he was fighting Klitschko back in 2015, I believe. Right, they were saying the exact same things what they're saying about Usyk now. Klitschko was a better boxer, he was a better jabber, and then Fury walked into the ring, showed him up in his own back garden, and took the belts. Then went away, went on a mad mental, whatever you can call it, and then come back, smashed Deontay Wilder in one of the worst shapes I've ever seen him. He's just the best boxer I've seen in this generation, and I think he'll go all 12 rounds because they're both masterminds at boxing. But Fury will edge it on the points.
Okay, terrific. Craig, thank you for that. Freddie in Hull Bridge. Can't believe people think Usyk will knock out Fury. Something Wilder couldn't do when Fury was arguably not at his best. What are people thinking? Fury on points. I tell you what, let's go to a fella, Simon, that you used to follow around and watch fight in what was an incredible career. Lennox Lewis believes Usyk will have a plan for Fury in what is a very tough fight to call.
You know, I think he knows what he needs to do. This man is a champion. I mean, you know, he's undisputed at a lower weight class. Now he's moved up to the higher weight class, and he hasn't lost yet. So he's a winner. And I'm sure he's got a plan out there because he wouldn't step in the fight unless he had a plan. Tyson Fury is no easy fight for anybody. You know, he's elusive, he moves well, he boxes from both sides. For any boxer, it's going to take a while to figure out. Also, the height difference is a problem. 6'9" is not an easy fight for anybody. He's not going to get the fat Tyson Fury. He's going to get the focus guy that don't have a belly, don't have love handles. He's ready, focused, and willing.
Love handles. We're getting a lot today, aren't we? Simon, does a winner on Saturday night, does that man equate to being the best of his generation?
Yeah, of course he does. Because you're fighting for the undisputed belt. These are the 2 best heavyweights. They're the ones holding the belts. Right now, in this conversation, as it stands today, the person that wins this fight will be the best heavyweight of his generation. And deservedly so. Because Fury beat Klitschko in 2015, opened up the division. The belts got scattered. Everyone took the benefit of it. Some people have behaved slightly more admirably at times than Tyson Fury, but I don't think that there's any doubt that Fury's return to the ring, his demolition of Deontay Wilder in all 3 fights, by the way, irrespective of getting knocked down in the 12th round by Wilder, and also earlier on in the fight, he beat him in all 3 fights.
Sure.
And now this victory over Alexander Usyk will cement that legacy.
Yeah. There's Cormac, a Celtic fan. Usyk will have too much for him with his movement. He'll stop Fury late.
This is the beauty about this fight. You know, people are talking about Alexander Usyk. How would he knock out Tyson Fury if Deontay Wilder couldn't? Totally different fighters. Alexander Usyk is all about volume of punching, and his accuracy is something else as well. So, you know, there is a possibility that could happen. That's what makes his fight so intriguing, because styles make fights, and I think for both of these guys, if they land the shots, then it could be over. You know, we've seen Alexander Usyk is a little bit vulnerable to the body. That's where Tyson Fury may be heading down there. There's so many different ways, so many ifs, buts and maybes about this contest because of these two guys and where they're sat right now. That's what makes it so interesting. It's a great fight.
There's a message there, Simon, one of a few actually. If Usyk wins, can we forget about Fury-Joshua?
No, because there's a rematch. And ultimately, if the rematch then reverses that outcome, then you'll find yourself back into the world again of Fury versus Joshua. I mean, Joshua's got other things on his radar. You know, there's a potential making of the fight between Daniel Dubois and Hrgovic, which is a final eliminator, I think, or he's actually for the IBF.
I think it will probably end up for the IBF title, because the titles will become scattered straight after the undisputed.
So then you've got the guys in Saudi wanting to match Joshua against the winner of Dubois Hrgovic for the IBF, because it will be scattered, because the undisputed will get fought for once, and then it will be a decision about how important it is to have a rematch. The rematch clause is in there. If someone knocks someone out in the first couple of rounds, I don't think you'll see a rematch between Fury and Usyk. If it's such a compelling fight, then maybe you will. We'll see, but I don't think that Fury losing to Usyk and then having a rematch clause already available to him excludes him from fighting Anthony Joshua.
I totally agree with that. I think that fight definitely happens. I think that we still get, say, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. If Deontay Wilder comes through against Zhang Zhang, there's so many big fights still to be made out there. This is, you know, forget that this is just the undisputed and then it sort of stops there. I think there's big fights after this.
Can you have two? I mean, Spencer, can they have two? Can they have two goes at the undisputed? Because if the belts get scattered and an IBF lands somewhere, right? And Joshua wins the IBF, and Fury still got the WBO, the WBC, and the WBA. You could have another undisputed.
100%,
couldn't you?
You know,
you could have two undisputeds in the course of a year.
That's the way. That's the way they may be trying to manufacture it. You know, this is all about history, isn't it? Like creating history and legacies, and
that's assuming the other sanctioning bodies are prepared not to make the mandatories and then strip the belts away from Fury or Usyk if they contain them.
Sure.